What's up, everybody? Welcome to Between the Speakers. I'm your host, Simon Rex, and guess what? We have, let's see, how do you say it? I think you say it in Greek, an amazing guest today. His name's Young Gravy, and I've always wondered when all these rappers are called like little or young, what's going to happen when they're old and big, when they gain weight or they age? Okay, you can't be Young Gravy. At what point in his career is he too old to be considered Young Gravy? You see what I'm saying? Or like Lil Wayne. I mean, I guess Lil Wayne's physically still little, but when he starts eating a lot of fast food and or he gets buff and works out, he can't be little anymore. And he certainly can't be young forever. Anyway, it's just a thought I have. I'm just, predicting the future is what I do best. Speaking of predicting the future, I wanted to try something with you guys. This is called the poetry hat. What I do is, if you can see, can you guys see this in frame? Okay, this is the poetry hat. And what I do is, if I turn this to this side right here, I do poems. And anytime you pull the string, I improvise a poem. Okay, shall we? Let's do one. Upon the winter night, I shine the meridian next door to the equinox, which is thy heart. And within thy realm, the equinox apprentice shines through, not unlike a compute right angle through the affiliation of the Germani de la Renta. I just made that one up. Now, if I go to this side, we're going to do a different poem. You ready? Oh, hither thee, is it not I, the one who really approaches thee with vigorous complaining? No, it is you, Rotundra de Rusa, the furious apprentice that not only shines upon the diamond like a geriatric surplus syndrome, but he's also singing lullabies through the Montauk. Montauk's a region of New York. And we're going to do a third one because 3 is the magic number. And this usually goes right here. Oh, it is he, the lonely one, the man who's stranded upon the Isle of Gorgon. He finds himself withering inside as his heart is a clusterfeld of Geriani. And he looks in the mirror, but no, he's not Narcissus. He is Atronte, the Greek goddess of the 14 chapters. And as he aligns himself with the rigatoni of a Geronimo, he says, yes, it was always me, you silly Gonder. Okay, so those are just poems that happen sometimes. So I just wanted to share those with you guys because, look, there's no filter here. There's nobody telling me, oh, no, you can't say that. Oh, no, actually, no, we can't clear that one. Sorry. No. You get what I'm going with this, guys? It's just free flow. It's called the flow state. And you can actually get there if you're snowboarding or you're kite surfing or you're wind flying, whatever you need to do to get in the flow state. It's called the zone, they call it as well. Like when Steph Curry's hitting threes from the side, he's like, oh, they interview him. Oh, what was it like? He's like, oh, I just went in the zone. That's what I just did. I got out of the prefrontal cortex, which is the neurotic Woody Allen part of your brain that says, oh, I got to pay my taxes. Why didn't I call back Brenda? No. You shut up the prefrontal cortex, essentially lobotomizing yourself. And then all of the good comes out of your brain. It's like the program left and right side of the brain. Like the right side is the artistic, left side is the program side. So it's interesting if you can somehow, there's techniques to do this. There's books on this I've written where you can get into a flow state and just let go, which essentially in any spiritual new age book that you read, The Power of Now, whatever you want to read, it's all about letting go and being in the moment. So I know you didn't sign up for this, but you're going to learn some special new age guru tactics that are going to help you out through life. Okay. And I'll tell you another life hack is drink coffee, because that seems to be my trick. Just drink some coffee and next thing you know, you're flying off the roof like Lombardi de la Renta. Okay. Sorry. I know I'm a lot to deal with, but this is what happens when you're in a quarantine. You feel a little boxed up. Okay. Not sure when you guys are going to be checking this out, but we're in the middle of a pandemic. All right. We're in the middle of a panoramic pandemic that's very vast. So within the construct, you need to stay in your lane and just stick to the program. Everything's going to be all right. So anyway, if there's anything else I could think of, I got my Vietnamese iced coffee, which for those of you that don't know, Vietnam has some of the strongest coffee on the planet Earth. I don't know why. I recently went to Asia and discovered it for myself. Vietnam has very, very strong coffee. And it's not the condensed milk or the sugar that they put at the bottom. There's something about the coffee bean. It's not arrabbiata. It's the other one. Oh, what's it? What is it? What is it? Anyway, that's the other coffee bean. Everyone thinks, oh, Italian, oh, Colombian. No, try some Vietnamese coffee. You'll be flying out of your seat like Winchester Lombok. I'm making up these things and I don't know what they mean, okay? It's getting a little spicy in here, boys. I can see the sweat dripping off my cranium. All right, so just want to gather my composure before we get into our guest for today, the amazing Young Gravy. We're going to talk about some majestic stuff. He's going to be coming to us live from his mom's house in Minnesota because that's the kind of guy he is. When there's a pandemic, he's hanging with the family, taking care of business. So let's give him a little wrinkle here. Welcome to the show, Young Gravy, baby. What's up?
What's good, baby? How we doing?
Oh, I'm great. I'm happy to see your hair.
Happy to see your face, baby. Happy to see them eyes.
Well,
It's been a minute.
You are in Minnesota. Tell me, how's your quarantine life going?
Land of the Lakes. It's been good. I've got to spend a lot of good time with my mom, making music, cooking up. It's been a good time.
So you're eating you're eating home cooking?
I've been making my own food. I've been doing this keto deal. So I've been making myself, I've been doing avocado, chicken, egg every morning and evening. And putting butter in my coffee, all that, like Joe Rogan type stuff. Yeah,
dude, you're doing coconut MCT oil in the coffee too?
Grass-fed butter.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna get you to the point where we're gonna put the MCT coconut oil in there too as an added preservative.
Yeah. This is the conversion of like rapper kid to like yogi. I feel like, I don't know. I'm kind of trusting you on my path going forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to diets and all that. So that's why I'm still eating the grass-fed butter. And and I need you to,
Oh, I'm going to put you on the right path. I got you, baby. This is what we do because I myself have been down the touring path of, being around the traveling, the dehydration, the partying. Sometimes you got to balance it out with some home cooking, some home love, and some coconut butter. I mean, some grass-fed butter, baby. Now, how does Young Gravy work on music at home?
Man, it's weird. I pull a lot of all-nighters. For some reason, my brain juices just get cooking special like late at night. So I'll just stay up, drink a bunch of coffee, and just like, I don't know. I basically just will get a bunch of beats, freestyle over all of them, don't even listen to anything I did, and then go back and like find the ones that sound the best, and then kind of go from there. So
Young Gravy's at home during the quarantine. He's with his mom. He's eating crispy. He's a good boy. He's having a good time back in the Midwest. Tell me, do you have an exercise routine that you do?
I bought this dusty bench actually from the dude down the street. So I can basically bench, and then I've been making like ghetto workouts, like just, knockoffs using the bench. Yeah. So, I'm getting a little bit in. I bought a nice carpet from TJ Maxx to cover the floor. And I made like my basement into a little workout room, but it's just a bench.
So it's like prison style, but in comfort in a sense.
Yeah. And then all the boys come over there. Oh, we should work out. And then like we start working out, but maybe we have a beer or something. It just kind of turns into like a little sweaty dude time. It's been good.
Now, okay. So for those guys watching out there, Young Gravy's an amazing rapper. We became friends recently. We met through the interweb. Next thing you know, I'm leaving out of town to Asia. Next thing you know, you're at my house sitting for me in Santa Monica. Next thing you know, you're making music videos and songs and you're cranking them out. What's the secret recipe to being a Young Gravy baby? Confidence?
Man, that's a hard one. Yeah, I mean, confidence in if you got an idea, if you got whatever it is, where's music? I mean, we were doing music. I was doing a lot of directing for the videos and stuff. I mean, huge thing was I got to be around the right people to kind of inspire it. But yeah, I mean, just finding a way to really enjoy the hustle that you're trying to accomplish, just really enjoying making it fun, I guess. And when you're out in Cali and you're at one of your like idols' cribs and you're on the beach, I mean, making videos and rapping, that's the that's where you get to after you step up, you know, after you
That's
start
the
making it
inspiration. You get the inspiration. Now,
precisely.
you remind me, it's interesting because the path that you're going down, I was actually playing your music for some of my friends the other day, and I was like, man, do you hear it? These guys are having fun. You guys, and when I say you guys, that's you. Baby No Money is one of your partners in
Mm-hmm.
crime, right? Baby No Money. The two of you guys, I'm seeing
Yep.
you on Apple commercials.
Dog.
I'm seeing you guys on John Oliver. I'm seeing you guys, and you guys, what you're doing is that I've always done that I feel works is you're having fun and you're not taking yourself too seriously because you can laugh at yourself. And I think that's one of the
Mm-hmm.
secret Jedi tricks to life is have a good time and laugh. Is it fair to say you're a silly goose?
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'll take that. Heck yeah. I like I mean, yeah, when I first started making music, it was just me and like I worked at a summer camp and me and the boys, once the kids would go to sleep, we go freestyle. We were just saying the most random stuff that just came out the dome. And that was fun. Like that, it was always funny. It was just us like doing it around. And that's kind of where I got my whole alias from, Young Gravy. And I mean, ever since, I mean, it's been like if you're not having fun with it, then I don't see the point. You know, if you make the music fun and like try new things, break rules, that's what I think me and Baby No Money both kind of like have focused on, and it's been at least part of our success, I'd say.
I think so too, and it comes across. You could feel you guys are having fun. You guys are. It's fun is the main ingredient. I think that a lot of people in rap started off originally as something that was like party fun music. Then it kind of went down a gangster path for a while. This is all before your time, baby. I'm talking like early 90s. This was gangster rap was cool. And I feel like
Oh,
there's
I
a
know.
turn happening
Don't worry,
now.
I listen to it.
I know you grew up listening to it, but you were just a mini Gravy
Mm-hmm.
at the time. Now here's Young
Yeah, as
Gravy.
a minimum.
He's a crispy baby. He's all stretched out. He's 6'7". Are you 6'6"?
Yeah, or 6'6", one of the yeah, somewhere around those two.
You're a
I
tall
don't
man,
know exactly.
but you're a tall guy.
Yeah, I'm tall.
You wear really exotic clothing. You're a luxurious man. We shoot funny videos with
Thank you.
Churdleys and the boys. I met your boy Churdleys backstage. We did a show in Santa Cruz. Now your boy's got his
Yes.
own Comedy Central show. These are guys. It's part of a whole
Mm-hmm.
movement you guys are doing. And I was blessed enough to have you guys say, "Hey, bring on Simon. Let's have him be a part of the magic." And watching you guys do your thing, very reminiscent of me and my boys. I feel like you guys are onto something magical, and it's cool to see it happen, especially when I'm like watching John Oliver and they're dancing to your music. How does that make you feel in your like torso region?
Thanks, man. I mean, like to me, all the like whatever fame, social media stuff is dope, and it feels good to make like a influence on people. But I don't pay as much of attention unless it's like somewhere more close to home. But like when my mom started yelling because she was in the room watching it, that's like what gets me excited. My mom's proud, or like you know, like people that I grew up with, or if I make people happy, that's like the best part of it, I guess. And I mean, when like you were saying, like having the people around too. Churdley, shout out Trevor. Like we all been looking up to you as kind of a guy with this. I mean, all the TV stuff and whatnot. So we'll be seeing more of the Gravy Train, Trevor, and all that on TV coming up, I believe.
I believe you guys got nothing but beautiful. I see the stars are aligned for you guys, and it's cool to see it happen now. I want you to give you one secret advice tip. I want you to stay humble and keep that Minnesota Midwest vibration going, and you're going to be A-okay. One other thing I want to discuss with you. Now, you were freestyling with your boys, having a good time, and the name Young Gravy somehow managed to emerge out of your brain. How was it Young Gravy came about the name? Because people always ask me, where does Young Gravy come from? Well, he's young and he's smooth like gravy, but you tell the babies.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Young Gravy. I don't remember the exact bar I was spitting, but I remember where I was. There was a fire burning. There was, you know, it was a cold night. Smelled of alpine. Anyways, I spit something along the lines of, with like I'm with your baby, feeling so wavy. I come through smooth. You could call me Young Gravy. That's not exactly it, but
But
it was
that's hot.
something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and something about it in that moment. We all were just like, damn, like I don't know what just occurred, but it kind of felt like that was just like, because I was going by Little Steamer before that. I was Mr. Butter or Little Steamer. And then in that moment, we all just realized, like, no, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think Young Gravy is a lot more marketable than Little Steamer. My brain goes right to the toilet, and I don't want to think about you
Yeah.
in that way. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I don't want to think
Yep, I've
about
gotten that.
number two. You're number one in my book, not a number two, baby.
Yeah.
Now
Thought
let's
about
see.
that after.
You're a crispy baby. Let's see. Okay, so what? I foresee in your future as well, because the fact that you combine comedy with music, which not too many people do very well. Do you see yourself doing any acting one day? Do you see yourself, because when we acted in those skits for YouTube, you had a natural effervescent flow about you. Would you ever want to do an acting class? Would you ever want to do that as a possible endeavor?
Yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, when I get time, I'd love to.
I see
I
it.
want to, yeah. I want to be, I would love to be like, who's a good example? Like, you know, those characters that you see that show up in like a rant, like they're on, like, you've seen them 10 times. It's like an actor who's just like, they pop up as like a side character in hella shows. That's
Yep.
what I want to be.
Like in a Will Ferrell movie, like you'd be a newscaster, you'd be Rick
Yeah,
Sanchez.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah, I could see you as like, oh, look at, is that young? Oh, oh my God, that's the rapper Young Gravy. He has those songs with all those amazing catchy jingles.
Mhm.
But wait a minute, there he is as a newscaster, and he's wearing a polyester suit, and his name is Rick De La Hoya, something along those lines.
Yeah. I had two opportunities actually come up that I fumbled the bag on both. I was gonna voice the character in Rick and Morty. I missed my flight to Atlanta.
Ooh, you could have been on
for
Rick
that.
and Morty.
Yep.
Damn,
And
dude.
then the other one was some Netflix special wanted me to come through and be some show they did. I don't know if it came out yet, but I was going to be a character named Leopard. I don't know. It sounded dope, but I couldn't. It was during my tour, so I couldn't do that. So
Right.
So far, man, I haven't made my debut yet, but I think I want to do some audiobooks.
Well, I could see that. I could see it because you have a very white Barry White effervescence about you, which is just natural. You got a deep baritone. It's a part of your regional thing because you're a tall guy, but you got the game. It's not just a deep voice. There's a smooth game that goes with it where you're dropping gems of poetic regalia on the people. So, I'm giving you your credit where credit's due. I don't think you've ever endeavored into the DJing realm. Have you ever tried to DJ before?
I'm just gonna say the whole last three sentences you just spoke were beautifully
said.
Thank you. I don't. Yeah. Your diction's great.
Thank you. Have you ever DJed?
DJing? Yeah. I mean, I like to steal the aux at parties, and I'll play I'll throw on Rick James or something to really get put on what people want to hear. I used to do that a lot. So I mean, I curate a lot of what for my shows, like the music that plays during meet and greet and all that stuff. I would enjoy DJing if I didn't already rap.
So now you're talking about DJing off your iPhone and just playing select music. I'm talking about actually DJing in a crowd, spinning records. Can we roll a clip of the video game? I want to show Gravy what this game's all about because I feel that he would be someone who could have a good time at home playing with FUSER, fusing these sounds together because he has such an eclectic ear for music. Could we roll that clip and show him what it's all about? Because basically in this game, FUSER, as you see behind me, this is the type of game that lets you be a fictional DJ in your own living room for your friends, your family. See that? Wow. So now you're mixing Sharif Don't Like It with the drums from a hip hop song. So you're selecting. Yeah. We got to get your music on the game. That would be huge. Because so we could take just your voice and we could drop it over a famous rock song. You take the parts from another song and put it together. Next thing you know, there's a Young Gravy remix. Wouldn't that be fun in your living room, dude? During Quarantino? Right?
And I help my DJ sometimes. Because my DJ will make mashups of songs during our live performances. When I go down and help him, I'm like, oh, yo, put this on this. That's the best feeling ever when I'm like, yo, please put this Kesha vocal over this Project Pat beat, and just come out with something extra crispy, every time. As
a matter of fact, I should do this. I have a beautiful vision. It's you rapping and Kesha doing a hook and you guys selling a lot of units together. And everyone's like, wait a minute, Kesha's singing a hook on a Young Gravy song? And everyone's like, how did that happen? Oh, no big deal. They're both friends with Simon and I get a small finder's fee.
Yeah, deal. There it is. And me and Kesha kind of look alike. We could pretend like we were siblings.
Yeah.
Am I thinking about the right Kesha? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only Kesha. You
Yeah.
have similar DNA.
Yeah. There we go.
Beautiful.
So we could pull something like that.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Like a scandal. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Or we could do a fake scandal, like you guys had an affair
Like-
in the studio,
Like
but
we're
really.
from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Sick.
Well, look, dude, I know you're busy. I want to let you get back to your gym with the rug downstairs and drinking with the boys in the basement and doing your push-ups. So I want to thank you for your time, and I want you to continue on your path of being a beautiful person.
Man, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise. and
Yeah. You're the best.
To all y'all.
You're the best.
Continue.
And give
Continue to
please
shine
say
and thrive.
give your best to mom. Give her a hello from me. We FaceTimed once before.
Mhm.
She may not remember. I remember. Give her a
She
hello.
remembered. I
Yeah.
talked to her earlier.
And
Yeah,
give her a hello.
about you.
Give her a COVID hug.
We giving real hugs here. We
Okay,
got minimal COVID in Minnesota. Yeah. We're
Okay.
chilling.
My
We're
man,
chilling.
I love you. All you
Yo.
gotta do, you're the best. Keep it going. All you gotta do is go on your computer there and hit sign out or goodbye, and I'll see you in the future in 3D, baby.
Okay, deal.
All right.
Hey, much love, y'all. Thanks, FUSER, all y'all.
I love you. Peace.
Peace. Baby.
All right. See you later. Well, I'd like to thank Young Gravy for being a part of the majesticness. That dude's got a bright future ahead of him. Look, I know the camera was a little shaky, but you got to understand in these trying times, you're not always going to have a stable platform to put a camera on to film everything. Sometimes you got to go rogue. Look they wanted him on Rick and Morty. Okay, he couldn't make it there. You can tell he's aloof. He's mysterious. The guy's 6'7". What do you expect from him? He can't make every flight. He's gonna hit his head on the turnbuckle. So just want to thank Young Gravy. Keep an eye out go check him out on YouTube. The guy's got a plethora of music. He's got a bunch of hits. I think he's a crispy baby. And he and I are gonna do a song together one day. And I'm serious about one day when you hear him and Kesha on a song together, you remember that you saw it right here first on Between the Speakers. I made that happen. You guys have a beautiful day. I love you, baby. Mwah.